नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत करता हूँ मेरे इस यूट्यूब चैनल टेक्नोलॉजिकल फैक्ट्स पर। आज मैं आपके लिए लाया हूँ नासा से जुड़े कुछ बड़े अपडेट्स के बारे में। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिए और बेल आइकन।
Houston Station on Space to Ground.
Welcome to Space to Ground, your weekly look at what's happening on board the International Space Station. I'm Dan Hewitt. It's been a long time coming, but the one-year mission is ready for liftoff. NASA's Scott Kelly and cosmonaut Mikhail Kornienko are headed for a nearly 12-month stint on board the station. They'll be pushing the limits of research, exploration, and the human spirit in the latest step in the space station's role as a platform to prepare us for the journey to Mars. To follow all the latest on these pioneering space flyers, visit nasa.gov/oneyear. To make the most of this historic mission, scientists from around the globe are teaming up to benefit humanity. Kelly and Kornienko will engage in a variety of studies designed to provide new data on the physical and mental challenges astronauts face on longer and longer missions. NASA's Human Research Program will focus on several key areas, including vision changes, effects on the human immune system, and even human factors that show how the crew members interact. Kelly will also take part in a special study that makes use of his identical twin brother, former astronaut Mark Kelly, that hopes to shed light on the more subtle effects of spaceflight. And spending this much time in space is bound to break some endurance records. The one-year crew will set the record for longest flight to the station, surpassing the previous record of 215 days set back on Expedition 14. And Kelly, who's already a veteran spaceflyer with 180 days in space, will set the all-time endurance record for a U.S. astronaut, currently held by Mike Fink with 382 days. And be sure to follow along with Scott Kelly on social media throughout his journey. You can find him on Twitter and Instagram, thanks to special requests from President Obama, at Station Commander Kelly. So strap in for a year in space and keep sending your questions and comments using the hashtag #SpaceToGround. We'll see you next week.
Total eclipse of the moon, presented by Science at NASA. It's déjà vu all over again. For the third time in less than a year, skywatchers in the United States can see a total eclipse of the moon. The action begins at 3:16 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on the morning of April 4th, when the edge of the moon first enters the amber core of Earth's shadow. For the next hour and 45 minutes, Earth's shadow will move across the lunar disk, ultimately covering the entire moon at 4:58 a.m. Pacific. East of the Mississippi River, the eclipse will be interrupted by sunrise. People can only see a partial eclipse. West of the Mississippi, people can see the whole thing, including totality. Totality is when the moon is fully inside Earth's shadow. Some total eclipses last for more than an hour. In this case, however, totality spans just 4 minutes and 43 seconds, a result of the fact that the moon is skimming the outskirts of Earth's shadow rather than passing centrally through it. The brevity of the eclipse highlights the importance of watching the clock. Be outside no later than 4:58 a.m. Pacific to witness the red moon. Why red? A quick trip to the moon provides the answer. Imagine yourself standing on a dusty lunar plain looking up at the sky. Overhead hangs Earth, night side down, completely hiding the sun behind it. The eclipse is underway. You might expect Earth seen in this way to be utterly dark, but it's not. The rim of the planet looks to be on fire. As you scan your eye across Earth's circumference, you're seeing every sunrise and every sunset in the world, all of them, all at once. This incredible light beams into the heart of Earth's shadow, filling it with a coppery glow and transforming the moon into a great red orb when viewed from Earth. The total lunar eclipse of April 4th, 2015 is the third of 4 total lunar eclipses separated by approximately 6 months, a phenomenon astronomers call a tetrad. Such a closely spaced succession of eclipses is a fairly rare occurrence. The complete list of dates is April 15th, 2014, October 8th, 2014, April 4th, 2015, and September 28th, 2015. Set your alarm before sunrise on April 4th and enjoy the show. For more news about beautiful events in the night sky, visit science.nasa.gov.
Barring any late-season surges, We can now say that Arctic sea ice reached its peak extent for this year's freeze cycle on February 25th. It's the smallest winter maximum coverage since we began consistently tracking the ice pack with satellites in 1979, and the second earliest peak as well. Much of the winter ice pack consists of thin ice that will melt in the summer, and scientists say that while this winter did set a new record, trends in the summer minimum extent are more interesting scientifically and a better indicator of climate change. Here we see in yellow where the ice extent is low near the coast of Russia and Alaska, or more precisely, the difference between this year's ice pack and the average maximum coverage from the last 35 years.